Top 5 Most Expensive Russian Helicopters Lost in Ukraine. Number 5.
Mi-8 Hip. Price: $8 million. It is a versatile Soviet-era utility helicopter that has been in continuous production since the 1960s. HIP has been used for a wide range of military applications, including transport, search and rescue of downed pilots, and even as a gunship. The helicopter has a large cabin that can accommodate up to 24 passengers or 8 stretchers, and its twin-engine design provides survivability and reliable and efficient operation in a variety of environments. During production run, there were more than 17,000 of them produced, more than any other type of rotorcraft ever manufactured. Russian forces had around 700 of those, and according to visually confirmed and documented sources, have so far lost 18 of them.
Number 4.
Mi-24 Hind. Price: $12 million. It is a Russian attack helicopter that was first introduced in the 1970s. One of the most distinctive features of this rotorcraft is its tandem cockpit layout, which has earned it the nickname of crocodile. In the cockpit, the pilot sits in the rear, and the gunner sitting in the front. For crew protection, cockpit is armored and can withstand small arms fire from rifles and machine guns. The Mi-24 was designed to provide close air support to ground troops and to conduct anti-tank operations, and it is heavily armed with a range of weapons, including rockets, missiles, and cannons. Not typically for attack helicopters, it can carry up to 8 fully equipped soldiers in addition to its crew. 300 plus of these helicopters, in different modifications, served in Russian Air Force before the war. 6 of them have been lost during the so-called special military operation.
Number 3.
Mi-35M Hind E. Price: $12.5 million. A highly modified version of Mi-24 Hind. It incorporates several improvements, including shortened stub wings, a new rotor system, modern avionics, upgraded turboshaft engines, better armor protection of the cockpit and other vital components. The helicopter offers a superior flight performance and maneuverability compared to its predecessor. Upgraded avionics and sensor package, including night vision systems, electro-optical rangefinder targeting system, GLONASS and GPS navigation systems, electronic multifunction displays, onboard computer, and jam-proof communications equipment empowers it to be capable of operating at night. More than 60 were in service with the Russian Air Force before the war. At least 6 of them have been lost.
Number 2.
K52 Alligator. Price: $16 million. The most unusual helicopter in the list, as it has coaxial rotor system, or in more simple words, 2 counter-rotating main rotors and no tail rotor. That is distinctive system of the Kamov Design Bureau. It is the world's first operational helicopter with a rescue ejection system, which allows the pilot to escape at all altitudes and speeds. The rotor blades detach using explosive bolts prior to ejection to prevent any form of mutilation to the crew. It was developed from a single seat, K50 Black Shark, as it became obvious that after installing reconnaissance and target designation system, a second crew member is needed to operate the Optronics radar reconnaissance suite. Kamov decided to use side-by-side seating arrangement due to the verified improvements in cooperation between the crew members. It has a radar system with 2 antennas, mast-mounted for aerial targets and nose-mounted for ground targets. Day and night thermal sighting system in 2 spherical turrets are also fitted. To keep the weight and performance on par with that of the Ka-50, the armor and the capacity of the cannon magazine were reduced. Also, some flight parameters deteriorated. Alligator is approved for day, night, and adverse weather conditions. Besides 30mm cannon, it can carry 12 laser-guided anti-tank missiles and dumb rockets. Russia had 116 of these helicopters and lost staggering 31 of them. That is almost half of all lost helicopters in Ukraine.
Number 1.
Mi-28 Havoc. Price: $18 million. It's a Russian attack helicopter that was designed as a successor to the Mi-24. And despite the development started in the 80s, it first entered service only in the 2009 and is the newest helicopter in the list. Its primary intention is to be used for anti-armor and reconnaissance missions. The Mi-28 features a narrow, heavily armored cockpit that is designed to withstand 50 caliber and Russian 14.5mm caliber bullets, and that seats 2 crew members in tandem, with the pilot in the front and the gunner in the back. While the Mi-28 is not intended for use as a transport, it does have a small passenger compartment capable of carrying 3 people. The planned purpose of this is the rescue of downed helicopter crews. One of distinctive features of Havoc is that the pilot uses a helmet-mounted target designator, which allocates the target to the navigator's surveillance and fire control system. The navigator is then able to employ guided weapons or guns against the target. The targeting system follows the direction of the pilot's eyes. It is also fitted with new night vision goggles. Talking about armament, it has 30mm cannon and can carry newest Russian anti-tank missiles and other standard armament. Russia lost 11 out of 112 helicopters of this model it had. Want to see more of similar content? Push on the popped up videos.